Hi everybody, it's Jim Starkweather, the publisher of Kitmaker Network, and welcome to another Monday morning, not morning anymore, Monday mail call. I wanted to do this in the morning, but I had this sixth sense that more boxes were about to arrive, and sure enough, about 10:30 in the morning, I got an email and some new items that arrived. It's going to be a fairly, well, I don't know what's in these boxes, so I won't say it's going to be a fairly quick one. But yeah, we're not overloading with stuff here. What's new this week? All right, well, we got this from someone here. Who was this from? Ampersand Publishing. They have sent us some of their new books. We'll take a look. This postal thing barely made it to us, it looks like, before these were about to spill out. So they've sent us their new gun trucks book. It is new, isn't it? Visual History of the U.S. Army's Vietnam-era wheeled escort platforms, David Doyle. I haven't looked at that before. Maybe I'm thinking of when it was announced. M48 Patent by David Doyle. These are all their softcover series books. A hardcover book of the 251 half-track by David Doyle. So, all David's work. Visual History of the German SD KFZ 251 armored half-tracks. So we'll definitely be doing some turning pages on these. And quickly moving on, we've got a magazine. We got the latest issue of Steel Masters number 135. Looks like they've got an MRAP Cougar JERRB. Seems familiar vehicle, but someone's actually built it already. So yeah, ours is actually out and about, so should be on the site at some point soon. This bag from Osprey unfortunately stayed in my trunk for about 3 weeks or 4 weeks. I think I had to go in my trunk to put some stuff in there. I was like, what's that doing in there? So yeah, I definitely missed this when it first came in. So whatever book this is, it's probably been out for a little while. A small little book by Marcus Cowper, Tiger Tank by Osprey Publishing. A little hardcover, almost like a coffee table book or something. 140 pages. Photos, text, lots of stuff. But we'll do a turning the page on that as well. Then I got from a Panda Hobbies rep, got this tube, which did have, and I already opened this up, a huge calendar for Panda Hobby and Kitty Hawk, which is nice of them to send out to us. But I thought I'd show it off anyways, because they actually went to some expense here. They're actually their kit box covers, I think, or their artwork on each page. So that is pretty cool. A lot of Kitty Hawk stuff. Let me see if I can find a panda. Nope, plane, many planes. Are they all planes? They're all planes. What does that say over here? I mean, you can't read it. I'll try to get it. Oh, February. They keep changing the. They changed it around, I guess, from what I'm thinking. That's kind of a cool picture of the little flying pancake there. Maybe this, they might have actually gone, maybe these aren't their box covers. Maybe they just went to somebody who's done artwork. Yeah, you can let me know. I'm not that up on Kitty Hawk. Have they released all Kitty Hawk models like this? Are these all Kitty Hawk kits they have released? Because there weren't any panda kits in here. For the armor lovers, it's kind of a letdown. There's no armor. But for the aircraft guys, yeah, that's a nice big catalog. I don't see any armor. But yeah, we'll put that up, find that place for our wall somewhere for that. Then we got, about Thursday last week, we got the box that I was expecting from Tamiya. With not everything I was expecting, but definitely one of the new kits I was expecting. In this they have, though, the British 148 scale British 7-ton armored car, the Mark IV. So that's out, and this is, I'm pretty sure, a new tooling. Most of their 48 scale releases are. And then we have, in a very kind of tall box, the Su-76M, the Russian self-propelled. This is a brand new tooling kit in 1/35th scale. Definitely we'll be getting this up early this week, hopefully tomorrow, with the unboxing and so forth. And then we'll probably pass this on to somebody for some kind of feature build, vlog, something like that. Well, so we'll just take a quick peek. Ooh, it looks nice. But yeah, you'll have to stay tuned for that one. I know I'm teasing, I know. Put these back here so they're in the frame. There we go. And then we got this box just today from Revell maybe? I'm not sure. It's from Hobbyco, so it could be Revell kits. Where's my? Yeah, there it is. And let's take a quick gander at what's that? This square box, rather strange square box. Maybe they sent me Star Wars kits. That would be cool. We'll have to see. They haven't sent me anything in a while, actually. Paper. Nope. Looks like it's Italeri. Italeri kits. Many, many Italeri kits. But yeah, let's see. We got. Oh, actually, I think I asked for this too. We've got the Parthenon. This is one of the buildings you can build. I actually requested this specifically because I love Greek architecture and history and stuff, so I'm going to definitely do this one and keep it myself. I'm greedy that way. Yes, I keep about like 1 kit out of 10, generally speaking. Panzer 15 Funkwagen in 1/35 scale. I don't know if this is a rebox. I would kind of assume it is. Upgraded. It has upgraded molds. Upgraded molds. And then we have, oh, I think I asked for this one too, or maybe I didn't. The Statue of Liberty. This is the architecture set series as well. And I'm not sure what scale these are, but yeah, cool. And then lastly, we got a Scania 143M top-of-line 4x2. Now, I know I didn't ask for this, but we'll definitely make this available on Automodeler if somebody's interested in doing a review. It's, I'm sure, a nice kit. It's a newer kit, I'm sure. Not new, like brand. I don't know if it's brand new or if it's, but it would definitely be new-ish in terms of release date, molds, and so forth. So, yeah, that's it. All right, well, so if you don't know the way this works or the way our sites work, we get a lot of kits, as you can see, for review. We put them up on spreadsheets that are on our home pages of our main website. So don't go to kitemaker.net. If you go to kitemaker.net, you're just going to find the main portal page, which takes you to all our other sites, or at least it kind of cumulatively puts a lot of the different features and things that we put up on the web. But if you click on the little Browse Sites button in the upper left, you'll see there's a bunch of other sites. So there's Aeroscale for aircraft, there's Armorama, obviously, for armor, which is our biggest site, Model Shipwrights, Automodeler, and all those pages have on there, well, most of those pages, I should say, the ones I just mentioned, have a section in reviews. I'll put up the little picture right here, that you can find the link to the spreadsheets that have what samples are available. So you can go look for those on here. I'll try to make sure they're all updated on the list before I put this video up, though sometimes it doesn't work out that way, and you'll would either have to just kind of contact me. You can always email me at publisher@kitmaker.net, and I can answer any questions you might have that way. If you're going to make a request for a kit, usually it's going to be through me, but also a lot of the armor kits are through Darren Baker, and his email is listed on the Armorama spreadsheet up at the top. Yeah, but pretty much that's the way we do things. When you do reviews for us, basically we're looking for usually either an inbox review, a build feature, meaning you're going to build a kit and take photos of it as you build it. We'd accept features on specific techniques. So if you're somebody that's done stuff before, either for a magazine or a club or whatever, you want to do like a airbrush technique or a weathering technique or something like that, we do those as well, and you could definitely use these samples as the technique subject. So we also get like paints and stuff. So we get paints in, there's stuff we've got that we definitely we're looking for people who want to do things on the web. I know they do this because they do it with magazines. And yeah, sometimes the magazines do pay people, but not often. A lot of people in the magazines don't get paid. Or they're connected to the companies and so forth. So they're kind of, doing stuff like via the company that makes this stuff. So, but yeah, we can't afford with our meager budgets, unfortunately, to pay people for articles. But we do definitely encourage people to approach us about it. That said, the only other thing I wanted to cover for those of you who stuck around is this kit right here. Now, for those Star Wars fans out there who probably are in the know, this is the original fine molds release of the 1/72nd scale Falcon. I got this many years back through HobbyLink Japan when it was new. I think actually shortly after it came out, and I never did anything with it. I didn't get it free. I paid for it. But yeah, I definitely wanted to. I think I took photos of it and was going to do an inbox review for it, but then I never did. So I'm definitely going to do something with it now since I've brought it into here to the office. I think I'm actually going to build it. I know, scary thought, me building a model. But it has happened. As you can see, this mostly completed Klingon cruiser back there. You're probably like, when's he ever going to finish that thing? It just keeps hanging up on his wall. Yeah, I know. My problem right now is airbrushing. I don't have an airbrush space. This is an office. I can't really airbrush in here because of the vapors and so forth. And I don't really have a setup at home to do it. And yeah, so that's kind of my current scenario, which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. But anyway, so, but I am going to potentially build this, maybe even do some kind of time-lapse build or live build on Twitch. I haven't really taken advantage of our better internet connection now. I can definitely do things like live broadcasting and so forth. So I may do that. We'll see. But yeah, this is a pretty nice kit, and I'll give you a little tease. I haven't even, like I said, I've had this in a plastic bag for quite some time. But yeah, this is a nice kit. You've got the nice little sheet here, you know, then you've got, which I have it upside down obviously, but then you've got this little insert, and the reason I was saying earlier that, and then it goes into a whole, you know, kind of like step-by-step of opening the box thing. But the reason I said, for those of you in the know, is because this kit is no longer available. I'm not even sure Fine Mold still has a license to make Star Wars kits. And there's it's not Fujimi, right? Is it Revell? I think Revell is going to re-release this mold. They bought the mold, from what I've been told, or what I understand, from Fine Molds, and they're going to re-release the kit. It's about the same price, though, as this kit was originally, so it's not like you're going to get it for any huge difference in price. Although there should be more widely available versions of it out there, which is one of the reasons I decided to pick it up and do it again, because it's going to become topical again. Now there is a smaller version. I think there's a, I don't know what scale it is smaller than this, but there's a smaller scale version of the Millennium Falcon that's out through Revell or Bandai, or somebody put one out. But this is not. This is the 1/72nd scale one. This is the biggie. So although there's an even bigger one that that Model Space has available for building in, like a subscription thing where you like get the kit in monthly subscription stuff. So that's out there too, and that one is a studio scale model. I think it ends up being like, you know, like this big or something pretty large. So may have some possibility for that coming up in the future as well. We'll see, because we've been in talks with them as well. And Todd, for example, Todd Mikulak, gonna get his name right if it kills me. He's doing the Sovereign of the Seas build over on Model Shipwrights. So if you're interested in wood ships and things like that, you might want to check that out over on Model Shipwrights, because he's done part 1 and 2, and I think he has a couple of other cumulative, like, you know, 3 or 4 weeks of stuff to do, and he's going to put out a video with that soon, hopefully, as well. So now he will have to, because I put him on the spot to do it. Right, Todd? It's just a joke. I'm just kidding. Okay. Anyway, so thanks for tuning in this week. We got, you know, a good smattering of stuff this week. Definitely really gonna try to push a lot of this stuff out. You're gonna see a lot of book reviews come out all at once. I'm still getting used to this camera, and it's fighting me. It is so fighting me. I have to say, if I can, I may actually do a review of the Session GoPro camera in case any of you guys get the idea to buy one, because I'm not sure I'd give it a great review. It is so hard to use in terms of the app and the controlling it, and they've come up with this highly clever 2-button system on the camera where it has a big red button to start it recording, which also is used as a selector button, and it has 1 button on the back to flip through. Basically, it's like 2 buttons to control an entire menu system on a, no, it doesn't work. And then when they have their app thing, which the app is fairly nice, as you can probably see. This is me in the app, but the app can control things. I can turn, well, sometimes I can turn it on and off recording wise, and I can, before I start recording, control various things. But it's, you know, it's wirelessly connected through a wireless connection right now. You can see how like bad the frame transition is. Like my arm's just jumping around on the screen. Well, maybe I could hold it up and you can see it. Hello, arm moving. Yeah. So yeah, it's I don't know. I might give it a C grade out of it, but yeah, that would be what that ends up getting. So, anyways, so still trying to get through some of the camera nightmare stuff. But eventually, I think I will get all this straightened out and get back on full-scale production of videos. I know they've been a little sporadic lately, or hit and miss. So thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for joining our channel. We are happy to have 5,000+ subscribers, even if we should have more, as one person in the comment section pointed out last week. I agree. You know, I actually saw that, speaking of Hobby Link Japan, and, you know, congrats if Scott Hards watched this. This is a pat on the shoulder. Great work. I don't know how you did it, but they've got 314,000, I think, 314,000 likes, or, yeah, likes on their Facebook page. 314,000. Oh my God. They must have a lot of people in Japan or something, because I can't think of, I mean, practically every model company that I'm aware of, even Tamiya, I don't think has anywhere near that amount on their Facebook page. We've got 5,000-6,000, something like that, and we're kind of up there. And it's like 314,000. I mean, whoa, that is quite an accomplishment. If you're not a liked whatever page on Facebook for Hobby Link Japan, go check them out, because they must be doing something right with 314,000. They're either putting out mailers or flyers or whatever. Yeah, because that's titanic amount of likes for Facebook, for a hobby company. I'm saying, not for Facebook itself. People have millions, obviously. But anyways, so that all said, I'll bid you adieu, and see you next time on Mail Call.